hold umbrellas while it's raining. And these are just little footnotes of things men can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, this is the footnotes of what some toxic women say that men can't do. Let's keep it a buck. It's not that we can't do it. It's just that some idiot with a microphone that they bought off of Timu thinks they could just say whatever the fuck they want to say, and then that's the whole gospel truth. Meanwhile, they have no idea how to wash their
Damn.
and clean off their hairs. So all I'm saying is that this is going to be a great episode, and so I just wanted to make sure that you guys realize that.
Yo, and I thought he was gonna. Big Matt was worse. My man said, "Look, it's men's mental awareness month, mental health awareness month. We're gonna go all out. We don't give a."
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with everybody here. I don't try to crash out, but sometimes it's necessary.
Most definitely, and I think because we as men don't get opportunity to crash out the way we need to crash out, and when that we hit that top, everything just goes straight to hell. It comes off like we're being mean and rude and disrespectful, where we pretty much been silent for a grip, and we just had to let it all out that one. I'm saying we had enough. You know I'm saying,
and it's not that we try to go down that path. It's just because sometimes people put us in a state of mind where we have to literally come out of character, and then we got to show people that we won't tolerate that. Which, by the way, I hope everyone here is listening and having a good day so far. I just want to take this one opportunity to just say from the bottom of my heart, Preston. And now we continue. I am being a lot more honest with myself this go around. I'm hoping that I can actually feel good about myself this year by not letting people walk over me. The minute that they do, I just drop kick them. Not actually, metaphorically or figuratively, whatever that means. But I'm in a good place.
Sounds like it.
Now imagine me saying that with me smiling in the background, and I'm not stopping smiling.
So you're gonna be in mask for like at least the rest of your life.
We have no idea, but it doesn't matter. What we are here to say is that for all of you men who are going through it, we understand and we support you. That's all we're saying.
So has anybody here decided they didn't want to do some type of therapy? I'm the last person that anybody should talk to about therapists. That's why I was a therapist. So
not me. I'm great.
But are y'all talking to somebody? King?
So I want to do therapy. My insurance, however, fights me tooth and nail with it. So I am looking into alternatives. I would say right now there are some coworkers and I where we have our own like system, so to speak. Like we'll meet up on Tuesday mornings for breakfast, and then sometimes like Friday nights after work, like we'll meet up and have just like a session where we vent out everything. We go to my homeboy's house, we go to his basement. It's much more or less like that 70s show thing. We sit around, we smoke, we lay it all out on the table. It doesn't matter how random it is, how wild it is, how angry it comes out. It just all gets let out. It's like you pass the bong around. When it's your turn with the bong, you let it all out. You hit the bong, you say what will make you feel better. You hit it again, and then you pass it on to the next person. And it's been helping. It's been helping me in a way learn more about myself. I don't want to say learn more because it's not so much learn more. It's more or less understanding what I already knew, but getting more depth. So I'm not trying to sound super long-winded with it, but I do encourage any man anywhere to definitely seek counseling, seek therapy, seek a psychiatrist, get all the mental health you need. This is not the 1960s and 70s and 80s anymore. That stigma of Black people don't do therapy is bullshit. It doesn't exist. That stigma of not being able to trust a therapist is also bullshit. It's 2026. If your mental is not right, you're bound and liable to fail. Ultimately, definitely seek some help, regardless of who has your back, who doesn't have your back. Go seek some counseling help for sure.
I second that, King. I second that. And do your research, fellas. At the end of the day, I know we are very picky with who we open up to, but you can always research the therapist that you want before going ahead and just sitting with just any random. Like thoroughly research the person, how good her reviews are, how long that person is, even if it's a he. You know what I'm saying? If you want an all Black therapist or all white therapist, it's your choice. But please take the time out and talk to somebody.
I'll also say this part too, for women that have some male figure in your life, whether it's your man, your brother, your cousin, your father, whatever, just hug them on a random, no need basis, just a random while they're playing the game or something. Just give them a little hug, a little kiss or something for no reason. That little bit of sentiment goes a long way. Even if you just send them a text saying, hey, thinking about you. I don't need nothing.
Men's feelings are not strapped to them 24/7 of the time. We don't run off emotions. We mostly run off of just pure adrenaline and just focus. And some people will say logic. It's not logical to be emotional, because if you too emotional, I'm saying, if you think emotions first, that's the difference between life and death. Most men can't do that, and that's pretty much what I think men need to start letting go. The men that's already in this stage, we need to take it down a bit, start taking care of us, start taking care of our emotions, our feelings, us personally, and so we can live longer. Because that man that retires from work, he's done. He put 35 years, 50+ years into a job, and he gets to enjoy the fruits of his labor. He dies or gets unalive, because that's what we're doing here, probably like a year, 2, maybe 3 after he retires. We really don't see everything we want to see after we retire. I feel like I'm scared of retirement, because I'm like, damn, that's why I'm living now. I'm enjoying my life, because I don't want to wait till retirement to say, yes, let's start getting it done. Let's go on these adventures that we promised the wife we was going to go on. Let's pay more attention to our kids. Well, grandkids now. Some men, if they're too focused on the grind, too focused on everything else besides themselves, they miss out on things. And they're angry with themselves in the end. And it does affect your family. It affects your kids. It does affect your wife. Just to jump in real quick and just add a little tidbit, I forgot his name. Young little black boy was shot down by pretty much a Asian store owner, and they just finished the trial.
I think his name is Rick Chow.
Rick Chow, and he got pretty much a non-guilty. So I'm praying for the mental health of his dad and everybody in his family, and all the mental health of the men, the black men in South Carolina that's thinking, all right, cool, it's time to rebel and it's time. Nah, bro, they want y'all to jump up and they want y'all to react. We've been doing a good job of not reacting. But when it comes to our boys, we tend to wild out and want to get justice, and we take justice in our own hands. In this month, don't allow somebody else to run your emotions high and have you out there doing something stupid. Don't get arrested for doing something stupid.
It's a little too late for that.
Yes, I seen the gas station. They got I feel like they have the whole South Carolina police department there. Really like ransacked and destroyed this whole gas station. Now, is that warranted?
I would say, listen, I'm not saying that I agree with that response. I'm just saying I understand.
I understand.
Like you can't do something and then expect people to just be like, oh well, guess that's all we can do. Like you can't do that, because people are going to have varying different levels of responses. As you said, in this current climate, people are literally expressing themselves whether or not people think it's the right thing to do or not. You have to make a decision. Is this the road that I choose to die on? And if yes, you better be prepared for the consequences. And that's just how it is. Like there's a million different ways that you can solve a problem without pulling the trigger of a gun, or pulling a trigger of a firearm, or using a weapon of any kind, like a knife or something like that. You can solve issues very easily if you want to.
They're trying to make it so we can go back to being the most dangerous people on.
This goes back to what people do not want smoke. Normal people don't want smoke. People think that you can just say and do anything to anybody, and we're just supposed to sit there, take it, and just be okay. And they don't realize that at any given time, if you mess with the people long enough, on a long enough timeline, we will find ways to make you suffer. And it's not that we plan for it. It's not like that was the go-to, okay, that's what we want to do to make sure that you feel. No, in general, we're pretty freaking like tame, and we're pretty freaking like we love to love, we love to laugh, we love to have fun. We don't have this mentality of just trying to be malicious, right? As a people. But you disturb anyone's peace on purpose. It's not like you accidentally did it. You went there and you wanted to seek out retribution, or not even retribution, like some level of harm to somebody that has literally nothing to do with whatever vendetta you have against the world or whoever, and you carry it out, and you just expect people to just take that lion down.
Eat his ass.
I'm just saying, people get mad. There's a story that I want to tell you a story, right? And then it's gonna perfectly explain how a person is. You got this lion, right? He's sitting in the jungle, and he's just laying there, and he's hot, and he doesn't want to move. And eventually, one of the lionesses comes around and starts nipping at his toes and starts messing with them. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all of the animals in the jungle, in the animal kingdom, they decide to come by and start messing with the lion, because he's not doing anything. He's just laying there and he's just chilling. And so they keep doing this. They keep going closer and closer. just a little bit closer to him, messing with them, nipping at him and everything like that, until one day the lion gets up and then tears the shit out of everybody, literally devours everything in his path, right? Because every once in a while the lion has to show the hyenas and the jackals that make fun of him who he is.
So we're the lions.
So
Interesting.
don't fuck with people who don't want to be fucked with. That's just it.
Okay. And I know we can go all day on this, and I'm loving the topic. But speaking of people who don't want to get fucked with, our next topic is nerds and geeks, and are the new types of love.
Okay. So pray tell, what exactly are we talking about?
It's been coming on my feed. I'm on my TikToking, right? Doing what I do best, trying to find some new content to talk about. And I run across multiple videos of women talking about get you a nerd, get you a geek. They're the ones that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Or those are the ones that's loyal. There'll be some bad women too who don't do anime, who don't do anything geek-like, but they're like, I'm ready to settle down and I need to get me a nerd. And some of these guys are happy about it. While me, I'm like, do I want that smoke? I like my peace.
I got a question for the ladies. Where was you at when we was in the trenches? Like
in the trenches.
I'm saying, like, you have to understand, I have no respect for a bunch of the people who like anime nowadays. Not because I'm gatekeeping, right? Not because I have anything against them, really. Well, it's like it was unpopular years ago. Like people don't understand that unless if it was like Dragon Ball Z and it came on in the morning, like on I think what used to be like ABC or the WB back then. Unless if you spotted it right then and there and you caught a couple of episodes and that was it and that was fine. You talked about how crazy this was. You basically were not allowed to like the Like if you told anybody in school at any given point in time that you liked anything related to a video game that wasn't a sports game, right? That wasn't basketball related, that wasn't related to some popular, like unless if it was like extremely niche, right? If you said that you read comic books, if you said that you read manga, if you said that you watched anime, you were regarded as trash. You were at the bottom of the totem poles. You were the FCON level 4 nerds. Nobody fucked with you. Nobody cared. You were the person that basically only had other nerd friends, and then you guys all got beat up at the same time. That was how it used to be. Like that's the trenches. Like it was basically illegal to be a nerd until like 2005, I feel. And so now it's acceptable to date a nerd. And I'm just like, I'm watching, I'm not mad, right? Because again, I'm happy to see the overall growth and change, but I'm a little bit pissed because the intentions are not pure. It's not like, okay, you just want to get a nerd because that was like the proper choice when Revenge of the Nerds came out. And that was like, okay, that was the proper choice to make for the last 30 years. And that's what people are knowing to do now. No, the reason why they're choosing nerds is because nobody is choosing y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say y'all niggas?
Because I don't want to say the B word, right? Because you know what I'm saying? And
so Nicolettes?
Okay. No, nobody wants you Nicolettes. And so I'm just I actually like that. Rolls off the tongue.
King, we see your face, bro. You don't like Nicolettes?
Why can't we just say bitches?
I just listen, not everybody is a bitch. I'm just saying. And so that's the reason why I'm not
gonna say referring to her bitches, yes.
If you want to call them that, go ahead. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say it. If you want to say it, I'm cool with it. But like
are they not? You can say yes or no. Are they not?
That's besides the point. The point is, right? There is a bunch of people that happen to be women that go out of their way to go and talk to these 6'4". I'm gonna star in the NBA type niggas, and then they get upset that they are now the very thing that they are trying to avoid or that they're trying to get. Useless. They're useless, basically, to these niggas. And so now they're like, okay, let me go the next step down. Let me go. That's their mindset, but they don't realize that we're not the next step down. We have always been up. You know what I'm saying?
So do we give grace?
Unless if the woman herself is a nerd too, and that was gonna be her prerogative from the start, really don't give much grace.
What do you think, King? Wait, I know I got your answer, love. Wait, let me hear King real quick.
I was gonna hear the rest of where this was going, because
no, I admit
this is a touchy subject, which see, this is where I wanted to get a insight for men on this spectrum, because every other woman in the comments, yes, queen, get you a nerd. They the ones, they'll put you through the mattress. You know what I'm saying? They'll fold you like a pretzel.
While that might be true, my only thing is, like, where were you at? You just now discovered this. You were making fun of us. You were saying, oh, like, you take it very personally, because I don't intend to hurt people, but them niggerettes or nigglets, I don't know how the fuck to say it.
Nigga,
Damn sure didn't have an R on it. I can tell you that.
It never on it. Doesn't a little bit too on the nose, doesn't it? But
I had to bleep that one out. God,
it does.
wow,
that is crazy.
Nigglets,
that came from a dark place there.
Sorry,
Hard R, goddamn.
Yo.
Oh gosh, that sounds bad for me, doesn't it? Okay, so let me try this again. So nigglets, right? Coming from that space. If you, like I said, it's just I've seen it. I would say I would literally go up to these same individuals, these same women, and say, "Hey, that's a bad dude. Don't fuck with that dude." And they're like, "Nah, he's great." And then they be in their feelings when the guy basically walks all over them and shits on them. And I'm just like, well, I tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. And so now you're getting the short end of the stick. And you want me to feel sympathy for you. I'm sorry, but you don't listen. Get the fuck out of my face. And so I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm not trying to be an but if I tell you that there's a volcano about to explode and you're like, oh, I want to see the flowers, I can't help you. You're basically gonna be done, and I can't help you. And that's the reason why I have my sentiments.
Well, my thought process on it before King goes ahead and gives his thesis. To me, I've never been one to be worried about women. I've been on both spectrums. I'm a nerd and am a cool dude. I'm biracial at this moment. I'm the biracial of the blurred kinds. I'm both spectrums.
Are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
So I never had an issue with the ladies, but one thing I do realize that I couldn't be the full me with those type of women. If they find out like, oh my goodness, you're black, and then they find out I watch anime, I thought you was black. It's like, damn, that's crazy. And the attraction fades away a little bit. That was in high school. And at the end of the day, I had to hide that card a little bit and keep it to myself. Growing up and getting older, I don't care. I wear anime shirts and am who I am, and I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I can flirt my ass off. I'm saying I can laugh you out some draws. But when you find out what I really do and what I really like and what I'm saying, I'm not watching basketball all the damn time. I'm not hanging out at the clubs. I'm a homebody and I enjoy collecting shit. And that gives you the ick. I hate that phrase, but hey, whatever. You're not the one for me. And we're cool. I've had a lot of women that do come back and like, what? I'm sorry that things left off the way it is. Can we pick back up? And I said, sure. But it doesn't really go nowhere. Conversation starts, but it dies out really soon because my attention span is gone. My affection gone. I'm pretty much trying to see where because you want me back. I want to see how much you want me back. You don't want left, did it? I'm not winning nothing back. I was doing my job. I'm saying he was good. And then you press pause. So to me, I feel like, yes, the women that want nerds, I think blurs or men of culture, I'm gonna call y'all that. Y'all just have to be very vigilant. Don't be so overly excited that someone's giving you attention. That's like a dog with a bone. Vet these women. Do they really want you, or they just want to be have you be the abusive pillow that you are and just take all their shit that they've been through? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, get you a nerd yourself, a nerd girl yourself. That's different spectrums. The different spectrums. Do I want a woman that loves anime? Sure, I would love that. But do I want her to love other things besides the things that I love? Definitely. Because shit gets annoying after a while. I'm sorry, it does. I like doing my shit when I like doing my shit. And when we're doing our shit, we're doing our shit. If we enjoy watching anime together, sure, no problem. It's cheating nowadays to watch another episode without your boo. So I got to be on like waiting for you to be ready to catch up to some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a DEFCON level 4 violation right there.
So it's all about what you like, what you don't like, and what meshes well with you. So fellas, I know if you're out there, you're single, and you're looking for somebody, and they just come your way because you just seem to be so nerdy and they're all about that. Please vet that shit. Please, I'm just begging you. And now, our professor and thesis and King, go ahead.
I'll be giving out thesis statements.
My man, Professor King, go ahead, bro. Give us the wisdom.
But okay. So I hear what y'all are saying. For me, I'm closer to V with this one on a little bit because of the scale of the fact that like I was a nerd and like growing up in school and shit, I was a nerd, but I was always the nerd that led the herd. If I was the geek, I'm the geek that got the cheats. I was the geek that got the beat. That was just me.
That makes a lot.
So, but I was never afraid to be caught hanging out playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I was never afraid to be caught hanging out talking Pokemon. we talking Dragon Ball Z, we scaling power levels and shit. I was never afraid of that because at the end of the day, why the fuck do you care? Because it's one of two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna be like, damn, cool, or because it was school time and shit, you would try to fight or whatever. And now I'm looking at you stupid because why are you trying to fight me? Because I'm playing the traitor. What exactly are we fighting about? If you can give me a good reason as to what we're fighting about, we can fight. That's whatever. But 9 times out of 10 when I approached it with that logic, motherfuckers just was like, fuck you. Hey, fuck you too. I'm going back to my shit now. I've never been afraid to be who I am, and that's who I am. I myself always, when had any female companion, gave them the full thing heads up. Day one, act one, if we even hints of us going further than friendship, hey, look, you need to know all of this now because I ain't trying to waste your time and you fuck show ain't wasting mine.
Amen.
Yes, I do the nerd shit. Yes, I will sit there and watch videos of blacksmiths building swords and shit out of rusty wheel bearings and shit. I can break down why certain characters in certain animes are OP as Sure, I can do all of that, but I'm also more than that.
Right.
I could also change my brakes, change your brakes, change a tire, spark plugs. Can also give you a breakdown on why weed is actually good. I can give you a musical breakdown as to what BPMs are. So I'm more to it than just what you think I am. Like, I'm not just sitting down scratching my nuts watching anime all day. Like, have different interests. So this is what it is. I'm also a guy where, like, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna be my companion, you gotta understand certain things. There's certain things that are just non-negotiable. It's just me and that's how I is. And if it offends you, then we shouldn't be doing this. Like, one of the things is, you my girl, you with me and everything, love you to death. All that is cool. All that is for certain. If we in Walmart, we in the mall, and Shorty come by and she got I'm looking. That don't mean I'm cheating. I'm just looking. I'm admiring that. Is that going to change how I feel about you? Is that going to change how I look at you? No. Is that going to change how I cook dinner for you, or how I rub your feet, or how I eat your or suck your titties?
Exactly.
None of that matters. I'm just admiring the ass. That's all it is. I'm just looking. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Now, there are niggas out there who will take that shit and go to the next level, but if we're really going to scale it between niggas that actually do that and niggas that don't, you will find that the pool of niggas who actually do go do that shit is not as bad as the niggas that don't. And that's just...
Looking at ass is, I feel like that can't be considered cheating. I've seen a lot of dumb shit that women get mad at niggas for, and it's the most childish shit on earth. Like, if I like another bitch picture, and so you just embarrassing me out here. No, I'm not. I'm liking another bitch pictures. When you post your shit online, whether it be out, titties out, or you looking modest and shit, but you get likes, it's from other niggas. 9 times out of 10, those niggas got girlfriends too. It's not cheating. I feel like if a nigga's just in somebody's DMs and trying to get some ass while he has a girl, that's cheating. But looking, observing, I'm not saying that my girl ain't cute, she ain't beautiful, she gorgeous, but that don't mean I'm gay. That don't mean every other woman around me ain't gorgeous. There's some gorgeous ass women out there. I'm not looking at fat bitches and be like, yo, I want a piece of that. No, there's some gorgeous bitches I'm looking at. I'm not saying fat bitches ain't cute and beautiful. There's some beautiful, big boned women out here in these streets. Now I'm gonna get hit for this, and hey, that's fine. But I love me. I love taking to the snickers out here in these streets. Don't get me wrong. You could be skinny, you could be thick, you could be mini. It don't matter. You still gonna get love from me. I'm just saying, ugly fat bitches or ugly skinny bitches or ugly bitches in general.
So let me circle back real quick, right? Because a female friend one time asked me this question. Remember, I was just saying that looking at ass, and just said looking at ass ain't cheating.
Right.
So she said, all right, cool. And this is the situation that she put me in. And I want to see if I'm actually in a boat, in a canoe, or a kayak. Because she said, well, what if it's reversed? And I was like, well, what are you talking about? She said, what if we out and about and whatever, and I see a print, and I'll be like, hey, look, there's a print. Are you going to look? And I'm like, instinctively, just natural reaction. If you just tell me, hey, look, and you don't tell me what I'm looking at, and I'll just look, and homie's really out there just whole print out, it's probably just naturally going to attract an eye. So naturally just, if he out here really like water bottle strong for real, one, I got questions. I got a lot of questions, sir. You have to be on the list. You have to be on some list. But of course, naturally, I'm going to look. She's like, but doesn't that make you feel a certain way? And I'm like, I eat, lick, suck, and like love and devour. No, that ain't going to do shit for me. That ain't going to make me question shit. That ain't gonna make me worry about another motherfucking thing. I am comfortable enough with who I am. That shit, okay, he walking around here with his dick out. You want me to pull mine out too? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I need to know, asking y'all too, you with a girl, let's just say you're in my world here for a second. Low, I know that's gonna be really hard for you. With the height requirements, I lowered it, so you should be good. Could y'all, or how would y'all feel if someone, let's not even make it a super serious relationship. Let's just say y'all really just getting to know each other, whatever. Like it ain't even that crazy. You turn around and you pointed out this woman because she's like, her ass is obnoxious. Like it's one of them obnoxious ass. Like she really is putting it out there, and then here she goes. Well, look at this guy, and homie got the pipe strong gray sweatpants on. How do y'all feel about that whole situation?
Lo, you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Oh, bro, I don't give a damn. Like, okay, the dick is out. Like, the man's print is showing in public, and it's for all to see. And you like, yo, look. I'm be like, damn, why the nigga dick out? I was asking questions. Like, bro, you good? Like, you good? Do you need to go? You might want to have to let one loose, bro. Go somewhere and let one loose, bro. I'm laughing, dog. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, how can I be like that? You know what I'm saying, real talk. I want to be walking around with my song on hard like that. But she'll be mad at me though. She be mad as with me. Like, yo, nigga, you ain't going outside with no wet song and shit like that. No, that's my dick. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So I'm like, hey, I think that it's a stupid question. In reverse, we can never compare to the men they have in their heads. That's the one nigga that no matter how many niggas pass me, a nigga could be buff. I'll be like, yo, I need to go hit the gym. That inspires me to hit the gym. That nigga Brawley, like, I'm like, okay, you fit. Let's go ahead and hit the gym. Let's go ahead and work on that. I'm not gonna be jealous. At the end of the day, I expect her to look. She watches Chris Brown. She has Usher in her mind, and she got her imaginary nigga. I don't compare to none of them niggas, but I bet you 9 times out of 10 she's thinking about them. That's the difference between us. We see visually outside our mind. It ain't inside our mind, but outside our mind is more ass out there to see. You know what I'm saying? Than a nigga walking around bricked up or brolicked up. That's rare. It's like a unicorn.
What say you, Lo?
You might have to repeat this question for me so I can get it.
All right, so here's the situation, right? You with this girl, it's not a super importance of the status of relationship, but let's, for the sake of it, say you're dating, right?
Okay.
And y'all are just out and about. Y'all are kicking it, having fun. And to the left of y'all is this woman wearing the Daisy Dukes, fully out, like straight cheeks, obnoxious sized cheeks. And you're like, God damn, like you can't help but look because it's right there. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, you like, hey, yo, babe, look, because you can't believe what the fuck you're seeing. So you need another set of eyes. And she's just like, well, you think that's bad? Take a look. And you look over to your right, and you got big, strong Terry over here, bricked up with the gray sweats on.
Third legging it.
So now the question is, are you comfortable with your sexuality knowing that you just so happen to look at another man's print just because of the mere fact that she just directed you? It wasn't the fact that you went out your way to look for it? Or does that make you feel some way and now you're gonna end up like breaking up with this girl because she was looking at another man's print?
Well, I can't be mad if she pointed it out, right? Because if I'm looking at this woman, right, and I say, hey girl, look at that, she has every right to say the same thing. Like, you have to be careful with what you do in a relationship, because that can come back to bite your ass, literally. You can just point out that this woman is like, I don't know if this is a conversation, but sometimes what I will end up thinking about, or what I feel as if I would see when I'm out and about talking with people and having conversations, I would occasionally see like a woman who got one of them BBLs, but not like a proper BBL where everything is covered. It's like you got the down payment, but then you couldn't afford the rest, so then like the doctor put the rest back, like that BBL. And so that is always going to be noticeable no matter what you do. And so
BBLs.
That's what I'm saying. And so you're gonna look, right? And I catch other women looking at that same woman who has gotten that $1.50 BBL. And so I feel bad that I have to look at that. But at the same time, my mind is going, why is that? And so I'm looking, and if I had a woman, I would imagine she would go, why are you looking at that? And I'd be like, listen, with all due respect, that's unnatural. My mind is like trying to understand why the that exists, right? And again, I understand it might be as an insult because there's people out there who gets things done for their body and they're doing all this other shit. I get it, but that's not the point. The point is, right? The point is that at some point, me and my girl looked at that booty, right? And so we both had an agreement with that. I can't be mad if she points out bricked up dude. I will be mad, but I can't be mad, if that makes any sense.
I'm still stuck in the part where this nigga said this nigga was offended at the fact that he was offended.
Man, bro. Like, there's all no legs. Like, you got like legs.
Listen, I'm not knocking people who want to do some body morphations on themselves, because obviously that's an insecurity and you feel comfortable enough to do this, to go on this journey, and you want to go down on this journey. Can't knock you for it, right? Because there's people out there who are getting like, I've seen dudes get whole ass like haircuts installed on them, and I'm just like, dude, why can't you just admit it's over? And so I understand why women would do that thing, right? And so, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna get it done properly. Like, if you're gonna get for a fact that you want to have a big butt, for a fact you want to have a big butt, you have to have thighs to go with it. If you don't, it looks weird. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just making an observation. It looks like you have a full diaper on, and you fill this shit up, literally.
That's all judging. That's right there. It's all judging.
I'm not saying that I'm judging. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. And I'm, again, if you're happy with it, I'm wholeheartedly happy for you. But damn,
I love it.
at least consider investing in the legs. So at least it looks even, and then we won't judge you. So like I was saying,
we're still gonna judge.
listen, I get judged all the time for not being able to reach the top of my pantry. I get judged for a lot of shit, right? It's a fact of life. You're gonna get judged for some shit.
You might want to invest in some extended kneecaps.
No, because the last person who did that, guess what? Nigga can't walk. I'm happy at my height, so I'm good. He can be 6 foot, but can't run a relay race to save his life. Imagine if like a whole tidal wave comes up and he's at the beach. Help me! Like, that's not gonna be me, nigga. Like, I'm just saying. At least, like, I'll be 4, but I'll be a 5'4" running away from waves, motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
I feel you.
Waves. Never mind. Oh.
But to add on the scenario, I feel like the question you ask, women like to tend to ask that question, but women are definitely look at each other. I feel like they do the most gayest shit all the time. They look at each other all the time. If we're not looking, they're looking. And it's become highly clear. In this 2026 we in, women do it. Like when Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on, all you hear is she body T, she's sexy, she's beautiful. I'm like, nigga, do y'all want to date her? That's crazy. Like, all I hear is that why did she get dumped? She's beautiful, she's sexy, body T. I'm like, maybe she's a horrible person. Your body does not equate to wonderful relationships, ladies. I don't care how great your body looks. We're not in the beauty pageant.
Don't care about personality.
It doesn't equate to personality. So my thing is that, like, if a woman ever tell, "Oh, why you looking?" I'm like, 9 times out of 10, you're looking too. It just be real with it. You look, you see that.
That's immediate. That's an immediate no for me. The moment you have, that's why I say I'll let you what it is at the very beginning, because I ain't got the time for it. The moment you say, "Oh, why are you looking?" or "Why did you like this picture?" or why are you friends with them?" or "Let me go through your phone." The door is where you must go to.
Most definitely.
The door, because you're looking for something to start an argument. You want a reason to start an argument. And I'm a grown ass man. I don't have to justify any motherfucking decision I make to you. And in return, you don't have to justify any decisions that you make to me. Exactly. If it's something that is going to affect us on a physical, mental, emotional, long-term scale, okay, then by all means, let us sit down and have that discussion for sure.
Right.
But if it's going to boil down to your self-esteem, not mine, your self-esteem, the esteem of yourself, if it's going to boil down to your insecurity, as much as I can preach to the high heavens to reassure you of all of this, if you still feel the need that you have to put me through this test and this rigmarole of bullshit, you don't need to. That's just what it is. We don't need to be doing this.
My thing is, I don't know why they so offended for it. My nigga, like, your man is have a very straight dude. To me, I feel like if a nigga don't look, he gay. I'm like, a lot of men, like, I feel like a lot of men are on like a short ass leash when they're in certain relationships when it comes to that shit. But she's so great to me. Not if she getting on your nerves about you looking. Like, if she's been like, I feel like that is like a past trauma being put on you. Like, last man I caught looking at another woman, he went and cheated on me. Was it with said woman? If so, then that man got some good game. That's crazy. And we must talk to the woman that he did. It was like, real talk.
I don't want to take offense to that shit, to be honest with you. If I'm getting in a relationship with you, we getting to know each other, like, well, the last guy that I've been with, he always used to have this girl in her phone as Pizza Hut, and that's why I can't eat Pizza Hut. So wait a motherfucker. Hold on, wait. Let me. I want to make sure I understand this in a clear mind and possibly sobering conscience. You are holding me, a black man in America, accountable for crimes that I did not commit towards you. You are bringing all of this past trauma that I didn't ask you to bring with you. I didn't say bring that. I know I said I'll create a safe space, but I didn't mean for all of that. You're going to bring all this unnecessary garbage that's been weighing you down and holding you back and doing nothing but stressing you out, up your eating habits, up your dietary routine, up your mental, giving you unnecessary stress. You're going to bring all that with you when I'm trying to give you on a vacation, when I'm trying to break you away from that. I'm trying to get you to find your groove back, Stella. You going to bring this with you? You going to hold me accountable for I didn't even do. I don't even know this nigga in there, know the bitch he you going to hold me accountable for that shit?
Because you's a man.
There's the door. Now, it's one thing if it really hurt you and you really need time to process it. At that point, take your space, take your time, and go and process it. Heal. That I can get. But if you are using that as a stipulation, I like my freedom too much. There's a reason why before this show even happened, I made sure I got my freedom of speech locked in. I like my freedom way too much.
What's crazy though is that healing for them is hard. I don't care how many women say, "Oh, I healed." You still keep the same friends that still probably tell you differently. There will always be that friend in your ear going against your healing process, and you still got them in your corner. If I know you hanging out with Bonquisha, and Bonquisha likes to go to the club 24/7 of the time and cheat on her nigga and talk about men ain't shit every single time she get on the phone, you're not healing. You're not. That type of energy you need to let go. And it also comes to women holding each other accountable. People talk about men don't hold each other accountable. We do. I hold all y'all niggas accountable in this group chat. All my boys in the group chat, I hold them accountable. They hold me accountable. When I'm doing some shit, they'll let me know. Hey, bro, I'm doing some shit. If I have a beautiful woman, I know she's not beautiful woman. Let's take it back. A wonderful, loyal, respectable woman that I'm saying she deserves everything from me, and they see I'm doing stupid, they'd be like, yo, get your ass back in there and fix that shit. Because you have yourself a good woman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hear that on this side. I feel like women are getting celebrated for leaving their niggas for the smallest infractions.
I was gonna say one of the best ways for me to find out more about a woman as far as like how they really handle certain shit. And women, y'all can take this and do the same thing in reverse. I go talk to their male best friend. I go talk to that nigga.
I don't trust that nigga.
That nigga doesn't know everything about her, and he gonna tell me the truth.
I don't like that nigga.
Nah, because you see, that's the wrong approach on that shit.
Why I don't like that nigga? You wanna know why I don't like that nigga? Because I'm the male best friend, and my best friend nigga don't like me for reasons.
He did that shit wrong. Every nigga that wants to come into the boyfriend aspect of a woman's life or whatever hates the male best friend because they always think the male best friend has that one uppance on the girl. When 9 times out of 10, if that nigga is still the best friend and they've been together for some years and he's still in the best friend zone, 9 times out of 10 that nigga has not done anything crazy.
To me, I feel like if we told I can't speak bad on the best friend, male best friend, because I am one. I haven't slept with my best friend at all. Have I thought about sleeping with her? A long time ago, yes, of course. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Nigga hang around beautiful women. I got beautiful women as best friends. You think I would just be hanging around with ugly bitches and calling them best friends? No, that's crazy. All the women I hang out with do. Have I slept with them? No. Have I thought about sleeping with them? Sure. Have they thought about sleeping with me? The conversations came up, but you got to be realistic. We're adults here. We're all adults at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I know what titties look like. I know what ass look like. And I know what look like. So I'm saying I ain't worried about it. But I'm going to let you straightforward. If I've been your friend for the last 15, 16 years, I know all your bad habits, all the secrets with me. Why would I fuck with you? Hold a loaded ass machine gun on my shit. Why would I do that? My best friend knows everything.
That's the one I want to talk to though, because that's the one that's going to look at me and tell me straight up either A, nah, dog, you ain't the one, you got a dip, or B, like, hey, good luck. Like, even with my female friends, anytime they introduce, first of all, they hate introducing me to their potential guys because much like how I am on the show is how I am in real life. I keep telling y'all this in case y'all ever meet us on tour. Understand the way I am on this camera is no different than the way I am off this bitch. But it's the same thing with like I know our female friends and everything. Anytime they introduce me to a nigga that they're thinking about dating or whatever the fuck it is, I don't got time for the formalities and all the chivalrous bullshit. We getting straight to it. Yo, so you her or what? This is what you need to know. Do you plan on staying or is this just a for you? Because that's really going to determine how much energy I put into it. Because if you just dog, get your nut and leave. All right. Let her know that. Let her know that. Get your nut and leave. But if you really trying to make something happen and you really trying to be there, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna work with you a little bit because I want to see my female friend happy. I want to see them happy. I want to see them prosper. I want to see them be like, that's my man, whatever. I want them to give me all the conversations that I ignore 80% of the time, but I pretend I listen to. I want to hear all that shit. Yes, truthful confessions. I do be listening.
Well, that's
something that has extra fluff for no reason.
Long as shit.
No, but like
best friend, I love you. Best friend, like if you watching this, best friend, I love you.
We love all y'all to death. And that even goes, what I'm gonna extend it to. That even goes to mayhem. Yeah, we love you. 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 But there have been moments we wanted to be like, girl, hit her with that 80s R&B, that 80s boy band. Girl, stop. But nah, and shit aside, my mind always thinks differently than what the social norm is. So like, I don't see the need in going through certain steps when I can just be direct and just get to it.
And it just be the niggas they be picking, dog. I'm like, where do you pick these immature niggas from? Like, yo, why you have insecurity problems, my nigga? You trying to smash niggas? Would she be out there looking for niggas if I was smashing, brother? Think about that. Who's your medulla oblongata, nigga? Like, why would I have her outside looking for niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that's what we do? Do we just trapping niggas? She uses your money to buy me shit. That's what we just trapping y'all niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? I wish my best friend would do some cool shit like that. Yo, this man, run this man pocket. A word? Go get me a TV out of it. I need like at least 75 inches. Hey, nigga, what? Get the out of here, bro. Get the out of here. Then I have to listen to that shit after you done hurt her? Like, nigga, shut the up. Y'all wild out here. Y'all some insecure niggas. That be getting on my nerves. I be telling her straight, he's insecure.
They're the ones that be screaming the loudest, those the insecure niggas. That will just be loud as shit. Nah, yo, you can't wipe your ass when you take a shit. Yo, that's gay. That's hygiene. Like, what are you talking about? Nah, yo, you touching a man, but yo, that's gay.
Yo, it's the dudes that's out here talking about, yo, I don't use the dude with the flushable wipes. Like, nigga, so you just walk around with a dirty ass, nigga? Like, you just got shit in your ass in your boxer drawers. You know what I'm saying, and you want to talk about me?
The wipe, awful.
Not even a bidet. Like, God, come on, yo. Like, some shit. Come on.
Bag of chips. Bag of motherfucking chips. If you in this motherfucker, if you listening to this shit, wipe your ass with some flushables. It's okay. It doesn't make you gay. It just makes sure that you got a clean ass, my nigga. Like, what I'm saying? Like, real talk. All my niggas that like doing a little extra with their girl in the room and say let them eat their groceries. They not my thing, but hey, at least you got a clean ass. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's not my judge, but at least you got a clean ass. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Real shit. Like, niggas really need to get, like, niggas gotta start grooming themselves and really be serious with grooming themselves. Like, for me, myself, I want to speak for myself. Like, do get my hair done. He already knows what it is with that. You gotta make sure the shit look right. But also, too, I'm not afraid to tell you, like, yo, at least twice a year, I go get a mani-pedi. And when I motherfucking tell you, I don't care what anybody else says, what any other dude wants to tell you, I'm gonna tell you what I've heard from a plethora of women. It's an SAT word for some of you niggas. A plethora of women.
Means a lot.
When they see a man get his nails done, and don't even gotta be nothing crazy. You could just get a plain clear coat. That's just how it is. Give me a plain clear coat. I'm gonna see that shit right there, yeah. Women see that motherfucker. Oh, so you take care of yourself. You got your hair done. You got your nails done. You smelling good. You really be taking care of this clean body over here. This CD over here. This clean dick. This is clean dick over here. What you mean?
We ain't throwing no pH balance off out that motherfucker.
Get you that tongue scraper when you brush your teeth. You use that floss. Use that Listerine. Put it all together. Use that deodorant that you should be using, especially if you're a bag of trick. You have deodorant.
We were talking about gamers earlier. If you are gamers, especially, make sure you are all deodorized up, please. I'm tired of walking into places and I smell musk. Listen,
musk,
whatever the. I don't care. Whatever that is, I smell it. Listen, it's okay to take a shower, multiple showers throughout the day, right? It's okay to use Under Armour, right? Like any right guard or speed stick, like Old Spice, like things like that. Secret. Use that, all right?
Some rubber man.
Spray that all over your body, especially under your arms, especially in the crevices that will make you smell. Do that on a consistent basis. And if you really want to go for some razzle dazzle, add a couple of little drops of little cologne. Just add a little bit of that just to make sure that you smell nice.
You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot.
Listen, it's okay. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you.
Depending on how much you spray, it might just, but
no, as I said, a little bit. A little bit's not going to kill you.
Niggas don't know what a little bit is. Either you have to give them the amounts because niggas are slow out here. I love y'all niggas, but y'all niggas are slow. Spritz right here.
And you're right, because I have to admit that sometimes people just need an example because they don't know and they may not know. So you're right. But I'm just saying, do that consistently, please. Because I do not want to be told that I'm not going to get dated because some musky ass nigga didn't wash his ass. Oh, he was a gamer, but he didn't eat milk. Nah, nigga, that's not me. I wash every day. I take 2 showers at least, and I make sure to use Axe spray like a motherfucker.
How many do y'all take a day?
1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, my nigga.
I normally take 2. I'll take 3 if it's if it's really hot and I'm sweating like a mother. I would probably take 3. But in general, I'll just take 2.
Get up, go take a shower, go to work, come back from work, take a shower, chill in the crib. If I go outside and I'm playing ball, there's a 3rd shower in there. Hit the gym, 3rd shower in there. You know what I'm saying? After third shower in there. I'm saying we just don't lay in funk. I'm saying
That's like I'll take multiples depending on those scenarios. Like for me, generally speaking, it's just two. But if there's activities involved, like the gym, like you said, I'll add a third. But
this is mental health. Now we're just trying to. We out here trying to get to y'all. We're here for y'all. This is our month, so we're gonna get on y'all. We're not. I don't want to hear nobody in the comments. What about the bitches? We're not talking about the ladies. We ain't ladies. I don't got a. I'm saying I ain't got no titties. I'm here talking to you. I got a dick. I'm saying, so I'm telling you, my nigga. We out here, we got to represent. Because they saying all niggas. When they say men, they mean all men sometimes. And I hate being put in that category. I need to hear, well, there's a great percentage of men out there smelling good, looking good, and doing their thing. They're calling them niggas sassy. That's okay. As long as you stay looking good, don't get deterred. The bitches that calling y'all sassy for being clean, looking clean, and doing what's right for your body, they're haters because they nasty.
They haters or they have issues, and we don't.
And they ain't got no coof. They ain't got no coof whatsoever.
Listen,
They're
just
Am I wrong for taking 3 to 5? I said, so am I wrong for taking 3 to 5?
3 to 5. Oh, you take 3 to 5 showers, my nigga? Okay.
Yeah,
nigga, you like water.
3 to 5.
Listen,
all the essential oils like fall off your body, bro. My man said no molecules, nigga. What the fuck?
Okay, so what? I'm gonna show something that's going to probably get me questioned a lot. Hold on, I'll be right back. Y'all keep talking.
That's a lot of showers though. But I can't be mad at that, right? Because at least I know for a fact that he's keeping himself clean, right? And so there's people that I know. You have to understand. There's people that I know that when they tell me that they take showers, they don't use the rag on their legs, and this is our Caucasian personnel, and so that's traumatizing to hear that. Like you don't use
also. I've never heard.
Like that's you don't use any form of like a scrub or rag on your legs, like bro.
They just let the water drip down on there. Like so, we just walking around with funky legs. When we said do the stanky leg, that is not what we was talking about. We was not talking about that, ladies and gents, on the Caucasian side. We take the rag, add soap, we get down there. Do you not like to bend over a little bit and just scrub your legs, get your feet? You know what I'm saying, get everything good. No, hey man, it's a question. It's a question. We're not haters, but we're just asking.
We're asking because we want you not to fuck up.
So
maybe he's not their culture. Who knows? I'm saying it's not their culture. I mean, we don't want to intrude on other cultures. They ask us why we put seasoning and everything. So at the end of the day, because we want our food to taste motherfucking good, but hey.
So I need to ask y'all a question.
All right.
What do y'all scrub yourselves with in the shower? Do y'all use a rag? Do y'all use a loofah?
We a person, nigga, both rag and loofah.
Okay.
Same. Well, I used to have a loofah. I don't have it anymore. But what I actually used to do is had a specialized like back scratcher, like a backwash scratcher.
Gotta get back there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Because people miss those parts, and trust me, it makes a difference.
Here's add on to that question. Do you have, if you do use a loofah, do you have two separate ones? One for your body and the others for the private parts.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So I got one for my face.
I don't wash my dick. I don't use what I wash my dick with and scrub around my body at all. I got two separates.
No, what? And I appreciate you for saying that, because now I'm like, what? I never thought about that. Let me adjust.
All right. So I need to know, is this a safe space?
Well, y'all made fun of me and my Splinter Cell / Sam Fisher cloaker from Payday looking at. So
why you went online with it on? We loved it though. It was dope. Yes, it's a safe space. But it was dope.
It is absolutely a safe space after that. So you are absolutely in the clear.
I'm about to show y'all what I use to exfoliate when I'm in the shower. When I show y'all this, understand I continuously get looked at out of concern for my health and well-being.
Is this really going to be Patreon for real?
Share my screen.
Well, that's not really a Patreon thing, but let's see it.
Lego?
This right here.
Okay.
Is it not showing up?
Oh, wait. Let me add it to the stage. No, you don't.
What?
You don't. You're lying to me.
I mean, that
Bro, that's what you scrub the tub with, though.
I get a fresh one about every 3 months, and this is what I use to scrub my skin.
What? I can't even be mad. Because, as I said before, at least you're keeping yourself clean, right?
This is definitely a safe space. It's definitely a supreme safe space.
But it does belabor the question: why specifically this do you use it? Why is this the choice?
So, and this is where I might be some whatever spectrum, maybe I don't know.
Germaphobe.
Maybe. But for me, a rag doesn't really make me feel clean enough. The loofahs are always too soft. I feel like I'm like snuggling up in a blanket underwater. I don't like it. The scrub brush, it really makes me feel like I'm getting that dirt off. Like I'm really getting everything off my body.
And your sins. Like you scrubbing the sins off. Like man,
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'll be coming out the shower getting red as yo, but I be feeling clean as shit.
Oh Jesus!
Like, yo, I said a lot of dirty shit today. Let me get all that. Shit. You have boy, and I can't knock it. This is a safe space, so I'm like, I get it.
You probably have like the same skin type as what you call it from freaking Outlaw Star. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot stand hot water until you stand in lava. Like that level of like that's your skin type.
That's the other thing about me is out of everyone in my household, I take the hottest showers. My shit is always cranked up to max. I have my Bronner's peppermint soap followed up with my
You're a demon. You're a demon. You're a demon. I don't want to hear nothing else, bro. You're a demon. This man said down hot water and you scrub it, bro. Yo,
Wait,
the tingly sensation must be like on a scale of the level from 0 to 100. Must be on 1,000, nigga.
See, this makes the most sense because I keep talking about this one incident, but King had kicked me by accident. He didn't feel it, but he felt like I was getting like a baseball bat to the shin, and I was like, "Why is this man hitting me so hard?" But all he kept saying was, "I held back." Now it makes so much more sense.
He scrubs himself, and then when his skin grows back, right, it hardens over time, bro. And this man has the power of the Thing and the Hulk all put together. It's his bathroom routine, nigga. Like this man could probably take a bullet one good time.
If there's any skin doctors in the comment section, let me know if I'm doing this wrong. But to be fair, I be feeling clean afterwards, especially because the lotion and everything that I be putting on, like I really be feeling like the lotion be really getting into my skin and everything. I feel like moisturized.
Bro, into your skin, it absorbs. It's layered, bro. The lotion you got on is the cocoa butter?
Shea butter.
That's why his recovery is on point. Like, your combo is real, dog. This nigga, like, he delayers himself and he adds that shit back on. And that's why you see no scars.
What we're gonna label this thing as, right? This is King's intensive hyperbolic time chamber. What you call it?
Bathroom.
Yes.
You ain't a real nigga. Like, I feel like I'm not a real nigga now, bro. Do you know how hard it is for me not to feel like a real nigga? After listening to that shit, I feel like, dog, I ain't niggering enough. Oh, bro. This man it has to be the Caribbean man, you know what I'm saying? It has to be because this man don't sound real. My whole life, I thought you go in the bathroom, you scrub. I'm over here thinking I'm doing two big things. I got one for the bottom and one for the top. Boom. I'm super clean, not dirty. Oh, bro, you ain't a real man if your skin don't fall off and grow back on after a couple of days, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I knock on his shoulder, bro, it takes my shit right off. Like, bro, this man, like, yo, over the years, how long you been doing this, bro? Let me tell you, how long you been doing this?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me think back because there was levels to it. All right. I started off with the rag. The rag didn't do it. I tried the loofah, didn't do it. Then after the loofah, I went to them Axe scrubby loofah combo. I tried that, didn't really work out for me. So then after that, I went to the sponge that you would use to like clean dishes and shit, the yellow and green joints. I went to those. And then it just kept deteriorating so fast, I guess because I was using it so much that it just kept deteriorating and I got tired of spending money on sponges because I would go through a pack of sponge in like a month. So after that, I went on to like the scrub brush and it was just like this, I can see the dirt leaving my body. Like I feel clean when I'm done.
This nigga scrubbed his inner child. That's how hard that is, though, bro. This man said, I'm getting deep. Like, I felt like he was scrubbing a tub one day, right? And it accidentally went against his skin. And he was like, yo, this might work.
I think it's been about 9 years.
That's
been about 9 or 10 years that I've been using
9 to 10. No wonder this dude is tough.
I'm not a real nigga. I'm not a real nigga. Take my card. I'm not a real nigga. You're the tank of this whole entire scenario, bro. I'm the nigga in the back. I'm the bard. I'm shooting arrows, nigga.
You're the bard.
I'm the bard, nigga.
I'm the mark, or whatever the heck you call it. I'm a healer, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, nigga, that's what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna heal this nigga with cocoa butter. You know what I'm saying? Shea butter, like real talk, man. He on the front line. Shea butter, ASAP.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds awesome. You just see the healer just squirting this shea butter, like, you good.
It's like, so do I need to like go? Do I need to grab everything to show that I'm not even bluffing, or either y'all?
You showed us this already, bro.
I got to see it.
I'm gonna grab the other stuff.
That is insane.
On this episode of Men's Mental Awareness Month, we know that our brother King has been scrubbing his life away. That's crazy.
He's not scrubbing his life away. He's scrubbing. I don't know what the term would be, but
I feel like if he ever shot somebody, right, and he went on it, like he was in front of a judge and it was going through. They found out he does this. I feel like he's like sentence served, bro. You've been doing this to yourself for not. That was too much for you, bro. I was like, we can't put you in jail. You can't. Next thing he's over here taking showers with a Brillo pad. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I'm not even.
But I love it though. He's clean. He's the cleanest nigga out there. Ladies, y'all not doing enough. Y'all talking about y'all got like a deep skin cleaning and shit. This man scrubbed his soul away, bro. His soul got cleansed, bro. Do you know how cool that shit is, bro?
You can't compete with the master at this point. This guy has mastered the art of wash.
This man is
I'm coming back now.
He's the capital NIGGA, bro. That's just rip. That's it.
All right, so this is what it is, right? Shower on hot.
And I forgot the shower's on hot too.
Shower's on hot. You got your scrub brush. Make sure you turn on my other light here. There we go. So you got the scrub. We got the scrub brush. Boom. First layer. After you scrub, you got to put on this one right here. This is really what really gets into the body right there. And as you can see, I use mine.
Is that Bronner Brothers?
Yes.
Hey,
no.
I leave that motherfucker.
Listen, that burns. It burns.
It don't burn me though.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's insane. You understand what you're saying right now?
Hold on. Let me work. So you get that on, you lather that up. After you do a pre-scrub. So a pre-scrub, all you do is just graze it on your skin, whatever, loosen up whatever's light. So you get in the shower, water on, boom, boom, you take your scrub brush and you just little air, get the area loosened up. Then you hit it with the Dr. Bronner's, right? So you get lathered up, boom, you take the scrub brush. Now you're really working that bitch in because you really want to get all that shit off you, right? Boom. So you're working that in. You rinse off. Water clean. How you feeling? Clean. But now you really want to feel the effects of shit. You want to start feeling good, smelling good. So then you get yourself some Squash soap. And this is not promo for everybody, but we here we doing it. So then you get the Dr. Squash soap, right? And then you lather that one up, put that on. But you turn the water off for a brief 30 seconds, no more than a minute, because you really want to let the soap cleanse. Then you turn the water back on. You rinse yourself off. Make sure you're good. Sometimes it's optional. You can take a rag and really make sure that all the soap and everything is off. Boom, you turn your shower off, because I ain't going to go through my hair thing, because that's an entire totally different thing. You turn the water off and you dry yourself off, and you go and you put your lotion on. Where that? My what the is it? Obon, cocoa butter, A butter, somebody butter, this thick right here. If you don't got this one, you get the Lubriderm joint. Yo, got your skin feeling right.
Nigga, you trying to fight Brawley. I don't understand you, man.
This man has the most intense showers I've ever heard in my life. That what did I just hear, bro? It's like this man he just gave y'all the formula to get right. True nigga. That's whole shower's called true nigga. That's all This man said, look, I don't even know how you get down there though, bro. Doesn't that hurt? I gotta ask. I'm saying, doesn't that hurt? Like, you just got hurt?
After I shave.
Okay.
I just like, yo, bro, this man's too tough for TV, bro.
It's right around like the fresh shave or when the new growth in, that's right around when it's like I gotta be easy.
We love our bag of chips because they sitting here listening like, yo, they taking notes. Y'all better be taking motherfucking notes.
Someone's writing this down for her man right now. Doc Ron.
The Caucasian's like, he scrubs himself with that? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I never thought of that a day in my life. Rounds. And by all means, if y'all do ever get that, dilute the bitch. Do not, and I repeat, you do not just want to put on your towel, your loofah, whatever, and start just getting you, because you would definitely, it would smell like peppermint and acid. That's how your body will feel. It smell fresh and so clean, and you just be, oh, I'm burning. This shit
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if this was a bad, I don't know how to explain it, but there are moments where you can, if you do put too much on, or if you don't dilute it and you put too much on, you certain areas of your body be cold nights. Cold fucking
That's why I say your shower's called true nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that's a crazy state to be playing in. But one aspect of a state of play that I actually was interested in is the PlayStation state of play. And I know we're going to probably go ahead and pivot a little bit, because honestly, I'm still trying to process my mind around the whole Bronner Brothers peppermint thing. So I'm not going to experiment, but I'm going to think about it. But we're going to pivot to.
I don't know about you. I'm a bitch. I'm not trying to spread out, but state of play. I love it. It was awesome.
Okay, so I didn't get to see everything, right? But I know for a fact that there was two great games that were showcased. That was the God of War one, I think, and then there was the Wolverine. And so I wanted to ask you guys, not only if you saw it, but what was your opinions on everything that you've been seeing so far?
All right. I, as a God of War player since the PS2, love God of War, love everything about it. When it came back out on the 5, I was like, yay, he got himself a little partner. It was an evolved Kratos. Love it, right? So seeing this now that he's like it's right after his wife died. So it's basically his wife is picking up in the afterlife right after she died. And I'm like,
Oh,
this is dope. So for those who don't know, no spoilers, but if you haven't played the game, spoilers. It picks up after I think the first or the second God of War. I think it's either Ragnarok or the first God of War for the PS5 or the PS4. His wife, he's burning his wife and everything like that. She died, and it picks up right after that. So you're playing as her, and it gives. I don't know if y'all ever played Heavenly Sword for the PS3.
Old school.
That's what it's giving me, and a lot of people are not getting it. Everybody's complaining. Like Twitter has been going off the chain. Like, oh, it's woke. We didn't ask for this. Why she look ugly? I'm like, have y'all not seen like Thor and the rest of the niggas in I'm saying in Ragnarok? Them niggas was ugly as I don't know. The maiden was alright. She don't have to be like drop dead gorgeous to be played. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I liked it. It was dope. I liked it because they gave us like 20 minutes, 3 minutes of play. So it was nice. It was nice.
I didn't get to see much of it, but from what I saw, God of War game, and I still respect it. I don't play it. I don't play God of War at all because, as most of you, right, I'm not a big fan of gore, and so like violence, sure, but gore is like out of the question for me. Like I just don't like seeing it. Right? It's not that I don't think it doesn't have a place, it doesn't have a purpose. It does. It's just not my thing.
Get Wolverine then.
Well, the thing about Wolverine that I had just recently found out is that you can adjust the settings where you don't have to actually experience the cutting up of the limbs or the excessive amounts of blood or any of that, right? And so because I heard about that, I'm like, well, okay, maybe I can probably stomach it this particular go around because I enjoy games for like the story factor and for certain other aspects of it. And not to mention, if I want to showcase the content, I can actually show it without YouTube getting on my case about it. Of course, they're going to have some channels that can show it, and they just have the adult rating thing that goes with it. That's fine. But I just particularly would like to have the option of not having to experience it. And that's what makes me go, okay, I'm interested. And Wolverine is a big fan of mine, or not my fan of mine.
What?
Let me rephrase that because
I
that
didn't know
sounded
you had a Wolverine. Like Wolverine was a fan of mine?
me and Sam Fisher, he's a big fan of mine.
That's what's up, yo. When you was holding that from us?
Listen, I'm pretty sure Logan does not give a
I'm pretty sure too.
Jackman.
No.
I'm about to get him on the podcast. We really need, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm a big fan of Wolverine as a character. Obviously, because he's one of the few short characters that represent me. But two is just he's just so freaking cool to me. Like basically to give you context, my dad is like the embodiment of what Wolverine could be, right? And so they were like, my cousins would always refer to me as the son of Wolverine. So I always had that comparison. So to me, when I started researching that up and looking at what he was doing, I was like, yo, this is accurate. I love it. So I'm very invested in the story of the game. So,
I'm on the complete opposite end. However, I want to see the game. I want to see it in its true intended purpose. I want to see how many stories they were able to string together and if it makes some sense, because I do like the fact that we have guest stars that you see, but they make up the story. Like seeing Jean Grey in action was awesome. Seeing Sabretooth, and especially the fact that they're in their Factor gear. So the fact that they're hinting back to Factor a little bit took up my fancy a little bit there. The Trask, I forget what is his name. It's not Oliver Trask. I forget the man's name, but seeing Trask in there was just like, oh shit. Okay, so this is not just an X-Men story. It's a Wolverine story, but it's not just a Wolverine story either. So I like to see how this balance goes, because I think there was also a Sentinel in there at some point in the trailer as well. But like I said, seeing the gameplay, seeing the healing factor, what looks to be like like a second chance, like a mercy meter or something like that, when he was in one of the fights. And his health bar was able to go from damn near dead to, I think it brought it back to like half or something like that. All of that. It looks like it's going to be a very damn good game. I know it's been in the works with Insomniac for a while now. I want to say maybe 2 years, possibly even longer than that. But it's definitely a game I'm excited for. I can't wait, because I do believe it's also tying in with the Spider-Man PS5 series as well. So to see the one extreme, the next, the Spider-Man playing it safe and being a safer hero, and Wolverine just out here like, nope.
I hope Deadpool's in it. That's what I really look forward to seeing.
He showed up in the trailer, but he didn't say anything. Like, he didn't have a line. It was like a quick little cameo. Hey, he's here. All right, moving on. This is about Wolverine.
Can't be mad about that. The State of Play actually throws some good stuff in there, and hopefully they do it justice. Wait for Spider-Man also. Spider-Man is gonna be, I think, coming out this year as well. I feel like it's gonna be like a Black Friday release. Hopefully not, but that's something I look forward to.
How do y'all feel about the Marvel token Fighting Souls?
That's gonna be nice also because I've seen some gameplay of it. It's actually it gives you that upgraded graphics from Marvel vs. Capcom, or it gives you a good feel for it, and it feels like it's done by like the Japanese. I can give you that. The Asians look like the Asians got some character creation details drawings in there. I know I'm messing up my whole articular speak, but it's looking like we didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. It's like we didn't do it. The Japanese did it. And I have to give them their props on that. But the fighting is dope. Is it like you get to pick 3 characters and you get to fight with those 3 characters?
Oh, let me see if I can find out for you. It's going to be a 4v4 tag team fighting game.
Even better.
Release date is August of this year. Looks like the first. I like the fact that assuming that this is going to be a release day DLC pack. I like where they started off with. They started off with very strong. Assuming that this is the year 1 that they're talking about. The Knights of Doom, which is Carnage, Doom himself, Magneto, and Green Goblin, all have very sick designs. Like I appreciate the 90s aesthetic for Magneto. Dr. Doom is always going to Doom, and that's what Dr. Doom does. Green Goblin over here looking sick as shit. And Carnage is looking as sinister as ever. Like these are perfect designs for these characters. The little bit of gameplay in the trailer that we saw in the quick clips, nothing short of spectacular. Like I can't wait to see how the game really feels in hand. I think this is going to be one that the 3 of us here, well, 5 of us probably, I can see us playing in the future when it drops.
Most definitely. I'm down for it. That's right. But what else we got for the state of play? Mostly they've been complaining about God of War, so I haven't really heard anything else besides Wolverine and God of War.
Tomb Raider was another big one. Tomb Raider is going to Tomb Raider. Rayman for all the platformer players out there. That's what we need is a good platformer.
We're missing a bunch of those nowadays.
Bring back Jak and Daxter.
Ooh, don't talk like that, bro. Jak and Daxter.
Right, that's what we need. We need another Jak and Daxter. Rayman Legends Retold, which it's Rayman. Nothing against it, but nothing for it. Until Dawn was definitely something that I don't think anybody was expecting. If you're a fan of Until Dawn and the Until Dawn series, there's a part 2, long-awaited part 2. This one looks very much.
I don't know if I'm excited about that.
We'll leave that. No disrespect to the Until Dawn people. Just we ain't for it. We ain't against it. This game looks fun. Bancho, I think is how you pronounce it. Bancho the Chef. Seems very much for like the casual player. There's this guy's face, okay? And I probably saw this one screenshot. I want to say when I watched the trailer, I probably saw this one screenshot. About a quarter of the trailer was this one screenshot. But
for a minute I thought that was Black Dynamite. I ain't gonna lie.
It says here in short, thanks to IGN, Bancho the Chef is a cooking simulation adventure game that follows Bancho from Dave the Diver during his younger days on the road and becoming a sushi master. Travel through cities across Asia and experience the joy of cooking firsthand as you follow Bancho's journey and learn unique local cuisine. Oh, that one looked nice. Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting remastered and coming out. Onimusha is coming back.
Thank God. Oh my gosh.
Onimusha is in fact coming back after a long hiatus. Jeez. I think the last Onimusha was what, PlayStation?
I think it was either PlayStation it was the beginning stages of PlayStation.
Let's see, Onimusha game.
But I love Onimusha. That was before Souls was Souls. And Gaiden was Ninja Gaiden.
So it looks like the most recent title was Onimusha 2 Remastered. If we go back further than that, it would have been 2006.
Damn.
So long awaited. Comes out September 25th, 2026. It takes place in Kyoto during the Edo period. Alice has befallen an ancient city, twisted into an eerie and unsettling place. It's giving off, even though it's Onimusha, it's giving off very much what is that samurai game that I'm